with that, Ben, like, are you sure?
Guys, we have a serious problem here. So our sweet daffodil is upset about something. I don't know why. I just put out cat food, and so she should be content, should be eating, but
That sounds about right.
can y'all see that? This is why she's upset. Somebody has stolen her cat food. Socks! Why he's walking in it like a doofus? What are you doing, Socks? And Ziggy's stealing cat food too. Guys, that is cat food. That's not emu and pig food. Dang it, guys. That was for the cats. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to put it up high right here. Man, guys, we're gonna have to put it all the way up here. Keep it out of reach. Dang, Socks and Ziggy. And it's not duck food either. Everybody but the cats is getting a chance to eat this food. I'm sorry, I know. Are you okay, Olga? I'm sorry. Y'all are hungry, I know. Well, y'all, I put it out of reach, so hopefully y'all can go eat it now. Dang, he got up the steps and everything to do that. Hey, Cup. You are so silly. Right now, guys, I'm at the vet with Cup, one of my sweet kitty cats. He, something's wrong with one of his eyes. Let me get him up here so I can show you. Come here, come. Sorry. I don't know if you can tell, but this eye right here, his right eye, this one, is like really swollen, and it's really, really red when I like lift it, and so it's been going on for a little bit now. I didn't bring him into the vet sooner because none of the other cats got it, so I didn't think it was pink eye or anything, and it started getting better, so we figured it was starting to go away, but now it's starting to flare back up again, and so yeah, it's time to get him into the vet. He's been eating and drinking, behaving fine. He's still super sweet and social. He's one of our funniest cats. He is so silly. All the vets love him. Super friendly. Right, Cup? He talks. He is the most talkative cat I've ever had. Watch. Cup! Cup, you talk? Hey, Cup! There. The one time I wanted to talk, he doesn't talk. Cup! Cup, you say hi? Cup. Of course he doesn't talk. There it is. Hey, Cup. There it is. Now he's talking. He always talks so much. Hi, Cup. Let's see what the vets say, though. Guys, so the vets gave us a interesting diagnosis, to say the least. I wanted to make a video. That's one thing I really admire about my dad, is that Hiccup, excuse me, but when he makes videos and he goes to the vet, he always finds a way to record what's going on for you guys to see, and he always finds a way to get the vets on board with it. But I always, when I'm at the vet, I either feel uncomfortable with, asking them. I don't want to put that on them, or they may not feel comfortable if I do end up asking. Some of them do. I've gotten some videos before, but even then, that's usually vets that my dad's been to before I've been to, so they already are familiar with us in videoing. So I admire my dad's persistence when it comes to getting the vets to allow him to make videos and stuff. But I wasn't able to get a video this time. I don't think these vets would have been comfortable with it, to be honest. I've went to them for a long time. They live back in the city where I used to live with my mom before Megan and I moved out here. Great vet, though. They're the best. Truly the best. Anyways, though, the diagnosis they gave was, it was curious. They said that, not curious, that's not the right word, but it was different. They said that Cup has a tiny hole in his cornea on his eye. I don't know what the cornea is exactly, if it's the little black part, the little circle in the middle, or if it's the green part or like around or whatever, but he has a teeny tiny little hole in his cornea. It's about the size of a cat nail. So what they assume happened was that he must have gotten into a fight with one of our cats, which, cats fight and they play, and one of them might have poked him in the eye on accident, and then it just kind of, that's why it hasn't healed after so long, because usually a little scratch or whatever will heal. It'd be a little irritated, but Cups hasn't gotten better, probably because it actually made a puncture, a little hole in the eye. And so it's not the end of the world, nothing too scary. They gave me some medicines right here to give some, it's a corneal repair kit or whatever, One of them is, wait, sorry, that's Cake's medicine, wrong medicine. Let me find Cup's medicine right here. She gave me 2. This one right here, what does it say? Apply 1 drop to the eye twice a day, every 12 hours for 7 days. So this one is like an eye drop almost, and then the other one, wherever it's at, is like a topical, like I guess an ointment or a cream or something, and that one's 4 times a day. So we're gonna apply those to Cup right now, and I'll bring you along for the ride with us. Oh, Cup, your eye looks awful, dude. Poor guy. It even has goop coming out of it. So yeah, we're gonna wipe that off. We're gonna apply this medicine right now. It's pretty cool actually how they were able to diagnose him. They turned all the lights off in the room, and they had a special little machine like with fluorescent lights, and they were able to, I guess, whenever it's pitch black, it's able to contrast certain objects and shapes, and so they were able to see a little hole. But it's cool that they actually require pure darkness in the room to be able to see. And so I feel honored that I was able to help hold Cup down because he was misbehaving. He was wiggling and stuff. But then as soon as I offered to hold him down, they let me help. And then I was able to help him stay a little more calm so they could look in his eye without him wiggling too hard or anything. But all right, I know it's torture for you guys seeing him just hearing me talking and seeing just his eye look this way without me doing anything. So let's get right into it. I'm going to try my best to record this. Cup usually requires 2 hands. Sometimes I need even an extra set of hands because he wiggles a lot when he's not happy with being constrained. Come here, Cup. Come on. I'm trying to get the goop out of your eye. I don't like you scratching me. I'm going to need to scruff him. I don't like scruffing. That's not true. I do it all the time, actually, to get him to sit still for me. But it works, though. It's not my first go-to to just scruff him. I'd rather just hold him gently, but he's starting to scratch me, so I do need to scruff him to get him to simmer down. But just like that, as you can see, it worked really good. We got the goop out of his eye, and all right, Cup. And he didn't scratch me too bad afterwards. All right, guys, so we got our little eye drops right here. Just a single drop in the right eye once every 12 hours. Teeny tiny little thing. I'm gonna set up actually on this couch over here. As I was saying, Cup can be a little bit challenging sometimes. He doesn't like being constrained. He loves being petted, but if I actually try to hold him and if he knows I'm going to do something like medical with him, he'll get really upset. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Gosh, Rooster's barking like crazy out there. It's funny, there's no predator. Rooster's just Cup. I'm sorry, buddy. Cup really does wiggle. I'm gonna have to scruff him. Some people don't like seeing me scruff, but I have to because it's the only thing that immobilizes them, just for temporary. Otherwise, he'll kick and wiggle. I won't be able to apply the medicine, or he'll scratch me. All right, Cup, I'm sorry. Shh, shh. Y'all can't even see the eye. I'm trying to be able to get a good visual. All right, 1 drop. Okay. Right here. All right, I did 1 drop. I don't know if y'all could see it. Not even sure if it got in there. I'm gonna do 1 more just to be thorough. And then let me open the eye a little teeny tiny bit so the fluid actually gets in there. Okay. All right, I definitely should have gotten in there by now. Come on, Cup. Let the liquid get in your eye, okay? See, this stuff just... Scruffing, I hate to say it, but it does a really good job at immobilizing them. All right. Good job, Cup. Don't make it your go-to, though. Only if there's no other way. Stay here. Cup, I'm sorry. I have one of your other medicines over here. Let me get the other one real quick. So this one right here is the topical. What does that say? Apply topical to affected eye 3 times to 4 times daily for a minimum of 7 days. So these are both 1-week medicines. Cup, settle down. I know this is the last one, Cup. I am your dad. I have been your dad for almost 11 years now. You were born in 2014. I've had you and your twin sister since 2014. I was 14 years old. Didn't even know a lot about animals then, but I still loved, did my best to help with you guys. Now we need this topical for a fight that you probably cut. Noodle, just dressing him, Noodle. Sorry, guys. You need this topical for your eye in a fight that you probably started, to be honest. Alright, topical's already oozing out. So, let me get this stuff on my finger. And then I'm going to need to rub it on the affected eye, like so. I kind of need you to open cup a little bit. Okay. Alright, I think I got it good. Okay. I'm not trying to get too deep in the eye, but I'm just trying to make sure the topical gets on there good. Yeah, Cup is a bully, so Cup probably started whatever fight caused the injury. All right? I know you are so mad. Say bye-bye, Cup. Cup says bye, and he's gone. What the heck happened to you? Oh, my gosh. Dovey. Man. Are you okay, sweetheart? You look terrible. What happened to you, baby? Oh my gosh, there's her sister right there. That's how a duck should look. Baby, what happened to you? You get into a fight with a goose or something? Baby, are you okay? Oh, she looks horrible, all raggedy. What happened to her? Man. What do you guys want? It's not feed time right now. I know what y'all are thinking. It's not feed time, though. She's behaving okay. My best thing I can hope for is that Robbie was just woohooing her a little too hard, I guess. But if that's not what it is, I don't know then. Gosh. They always get wet and they don't come out looking like that. I'm really worried now. Not really, really worried. I'm sure she was just messing around with another duck and they got a little rough or whatever. But it just doesn't look right. This right here is how they always look. I need you to take care of your sister, okay? She doesn't seem distressed. She just looks horrible. Man, this is traumatizing as a loving dad to see. Well, I guess that right there would explain why one of my ducks was all mad the other day. Because Robbie sits there biting, literally pulling feathers out. Robbie. Hopping on the ride. He's getting better at it. Good job, Robbie. You finally getting it right a little bit? I don't know why you bite the fur like that, getting all matted. No wonder she looked so rough, so janky. Man. See, guys, practice makes perfect. Isn't that what we all agreed upon last time Robbie tried and failed miserably? I think he's getting it now. That's the most beautiful thing. I just hope Lovey or Dovey, I think it's Dovey. I hope Dovey can find the right spot to lay the eggs. Good girl, Dovey. My two favorite ducks. Well, Lovey and Dovey are a pair, so them and Robbie are like my special ducks. And so the odds of them getting together and mating is like 1 in a million because there's a lot of ducks over here. So I'm just so blessed that those two took to each other. That's beautiful. Hope they have the most beautiful little ducklings.